Learn from history. And that doesn't just mean ancient history or distant history, but what happened just a month ago or a year ago or 5 years ago, 20 years ago. Why do they hate InfoWars so much? Not because it discredits people and discredits the liberty movement. No. They always say that, hoping you believe that and then moderate what you're doing. Barry Goldwater, who tried to defeat this 60 years ago. We wouldn't even be here without him. He wrote the book and made the statement that extremism in defense of liberty is no vice. We're faced with globalists bringing in 10 million, the UN put the numbers out 2 days ago, 10 million Islamic refugees to Canada, the US, and Europe in the last 5 years. I was saying 6, 7 million from the numbers I'd seen. 10 million, most of them military-age men. That's suicidal. German government is announcing plans to turn whole cities into Muslims and transplant whole towns there. Because the Germans are refusing to go along with it. It's incredible, folks. I mean, the news I've got coming up in the next hour. This is all suicidal. So I'm here saying we're under enemy attack. They plan to overthrow the president. Here's where they said it. Here's where here's their plan, and they go, oh, no, that's just crazy. He don't listen to him, because they don't want the opposition forming. And they don't want the normalization of reality so we can have a real debate about, look at these sore loser criminals allied with radical Orthodox Islam wanting to overthrow free market, cut off our energy, sell out our industry to one-sided deals, attack Christianity, sexualize children, to wreck us, to control us, to conquer us. Joe Rogan had the professor on from Evergreen University in Washington State, who is a liberal, big SJW. He's a Brett Weinstein biology professor. And they said, yeah, no whites are going to be allowed this weekend at the school, a few weeks ago. And we've covered this ad nauseum. And him and Joe sit there in a very powerful multi-hour interview I watched the other day, but there's some shorter clips I'm going to play coming up later in the broadcast. And they go, we can't believe they're so dumb. They're eating their own. They're turning on themselves. It doesn't make sense. I have all the textbooks and all the documents, and I guarantee you Weinstein knows about leftist ideology. They want to create wrecked, mindless, gibbering people with chips on their shoulders so they can be politically controlled. And they meant to weaponize the colleges to then send out these people to be the managers of things to create more division in the country. But because liberty lovers contained this disease of leftist garbage and brainwashing, it's now destroying itself because it's all pinned in with itself. The vampires don't have any blood. They're together. So the weapon system malfunctioned. It blew up on the launch pad. Yeah. I'm sorry for the zombos, but they got pinned in. He said it's a cult. He says, oh, it just developed on this one campus. No, it's in the textbooks. It's in the plan by psych warfare chiefs. I made films showing where in the 60s they said they'd have 50 different sexes and depopulation and destroy the family. Hell, Huxley wrote in 1932 the whole plan. His brother was the global head eugenicist and the founder of transhumanism. But they don't transhuman you to make you better. They trans you until you're dead. Go read his book. Brave New World Revisited nonfiction. It's all written by them like you're so stupid you won't read it. It's a plan. It's not my opinion. I am correct. That's why they hate me. They're a guild of sociopaths and psychopaths that think they own you and your family, that think you're too stupid when the vampire tells you he's coming in your house, you let him in. I didn't plug anything this hour, and I need funding in this war. I've got incredible products, free shipping right now, 30, 40% off a bunch of stuff, InfoWarsStore.com. We need the funds to expand and be strong in the face of the globalists. We didn't get $600 million from the CIA like the Washington Post. We just need a few million every month to crush the enemy. InfoWarsStore.com. We need weapons. We need information warfare weapons. We need war bonds now.
What the aging process is when the cell replicates, we lose a little bit of our telomeres. Telomeres are the little cups on the end of our chromosomes.
And when it runs out, you start dying.
Secure your DNA force today at InfoWarsLife.com.